Hey, Grego's here. What's happening? Wow, we got more repairs on Bentley. So we're starting with this little inner lip, quite a pain in the ass sort of piece to fix really, but Andrew is on top of it. This stuff that's all been blocked back is off the Mac, which is this thing, the Mac truck. But anyway, so I had shout outs to Bill, legend, came down. I gave Bill a hand painting a dash for him, and he said, what can I do for you? So I got him on the paint stripper. So there's the door, sliding door off Bentley, and that's removed the previous respray and everything like that, and the original paint, and like back to the factory sort of etch primer. So I was going down there, but I've just put it into the spray booth. So there's the guards for Lucy, the Mac truck as well. But that's if you're into Kombis, then B model Mac trucks from the 60s probably won't interest you. So what do we got? All stripped back, the last of the stripping. It's had a bit of rough and tumble. There's a few low spots, like in there and there was actually quite a bit of filler on it, and I'm thinking this is something that actually happens. Hang on a minute. Oh, it's just unbearable. Oh, I've had some mad hay fever today. Oh, so I'll blow the snoz, and so they had this built up with a lot of filler. And now that I've got it down and I've felt it and looked at it, it actually didn't need to have that much on it. That is a common thing that you see where they build it out higher than what it's actually needed. So anyway, it'll have less filler in it by the time we're finished, because we'll pull the lowest parts out. We'll get the stud puller and pull them out. This was actually pretty good through here. I got that door done. That door was good, so it's only got a little repair down the bottom. The roof's had its initial grind. It hasn't had its final clean up with these are the discs that we use, the nylon discs. So here's the process. In case I haven't told you this already, 36 grit. We use a 125mm disc on a 115mm backing pad, if that makes sense. 40 grit flap disc after that. And that's, by the time you get to that stage, you've removed all the product. And this thing, the Nylock disc, which is a strip it blaze made by Norton, or such similar disc, will take all the scratch marks out of the metal and make it smooth. But not too smooth that the epoxy won't stick. So these are good for doing that sort of dealio. So this, excuse me, this along here has not. It's had the 36 and the 40 on the flat disc done, but it hasn't had the nylon yet. So you can see that. You see the swirlies and the scratches. And then you can see here where it's all like smoothed out, and that's also the same. Actually, because we stripped that one with paint stripper first, I've only lightly run over that with a 60 grit. And that did not clog up, so that's good news. So the paint stripper is actually doing its job. So there's Bill's dash top You wait till you see Bill's project. Woo! Let's talk about custom roof, custom console, aircon, Subaru conversion, Subaru gears, gearbox, twin radiators, pull-out kitchens, aircon. It's just next level. So it's taking a camper like this almost as far as, you know, every little thing has been thought about, the layout of it. And anyway, so a lot of time, a lot of money spent. But yeah, so after paint stripping on this door, which is the passenger door, we see that all the paint except for this factory etch primer, the brown there. So what's happened is this has been damaged in the past, a dent there, and they've bogged it up, and of course the paint stripper won't remove bog. So yeah, I've got to basically run that 36 over there and get it ripped out down to clean metal like the other door. So that's that. Oh yeah, like I cleaned up the rest of the roof section there. That still needs a run over with the nylon disc. Same at the back here. So basically the whole car, externally especially, and probably about 80% of the inside has been to bare metal, and that is how we find the rust. So that's where we're at. And oh, except for this one panel, we haven't stripped the green off yet, the old color, so that will take about 5 minutes anyway, smallest panel. So we're going to, I'll probably etch prime, epoxy prime the, let's talk. Etch primer is not as good as a 2K 2-pack epoxy primer. Okay, so etch primer is quick and easy because it's usually single pack, but it is not as impervious to the elements and everything else as epoxy, because I've seen etch primers sprayed on sandblasted metal and they can be rusty within months. But a good 2K epoxy, especially a good one like PR250 that we use, you know, you can leave it out in the weather for 2 years and it still won't rust. So it's the bomb diggity. So yeah, that's enough talking from old Grego. And I don't know why I'm showing you Mac panels. This is about Bentley, the Kombi. So we are really ripping into it. So I'm gonna have that bare metal all in epoxy. I'll pull some dents out first, epoxy it, and then we can start skim filling it and blocking it, and done. Painteroonie. But yes, Andrew's got a few more repairs, got to get this outer skin on, got a repair in down there, etc. And yeah, we've still got to sort the floor. Okay, so that's all. Merry Christmas. Oh, that was ages ago. All right, so out for now. Hey Fever Greg saying goodbye. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye. Ciao.